All right. All right. All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Monday, March 25th, 2024. How is everybody? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. A little stuffy nose. It's a little stuffy. But thank you for hanging out tonight here on the old Goofonion. Welcome to Goofonia. Those who've never been here, welcome aboard. Tonight, it is March 25th, 2024. It is Monday, and it is Tuesday for our 9 to 5ers. Don't worry about Monday. It ended. You're here. Congratulations. You already finished the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, then it's Thursday. It's almost Friday. So don't worry about it. This will bring by quick time right now. We're just gonna fly by in the next hour, and that's it. Huh? Hour and a half. Whatever. I can't believe it. Now, whenever they want, they could just do it. What would you do? Where would you go? We've talked about this before. What have you come up with? We got a poll in the chat room. What would you do if you woke up at 3 a.m. and you hear, and it's the emergency broadcast system, like on your phone. You know how the Amber Alerts pop up if you don't have those turned off? I have mine set for hurricanes. That's it. Amber Alert goes off every day in the middle of working out. It's like, all right, I get it. A little kid's taken. Probably her father. Calm down, all right? She's 11. She'll be all right. Richard, I'm joking. But what would you do if you woke up at 4 a.m.? Aliens are attacking. Find shelter. Where do you go? Where do you go? Anyway, would you find a shelter? I know I said shelter and then maybe an underground bomb shelter. I'm talking like a shelter where, like, we have hurricane shelters here in Florida. So, are you going to go there? You're going to go to the bomb shelter? Where are you going to go? So find a shelter like that. Stay home. Fight until the end. Until unalived. Would you go to your neighbor's underground bomb shelter? That's where I would go. That's where I would go. Get a boat, hide on the seas. You're putting yourself out in the middle of the ocean. But I like the style. I like your style. If you pick that, man, that would be, just to be out there in the middle of the ocean. It's a desert. It's a water desert. Who are you, Kevin Costner in Waterworld? You think you're going to survive out there? Nah. Let's do a little roll call. Get this Monday show going, everybody. Who's here? David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen. Sky, hey. Same seat. Magnolia V12. I see you, Chief. Good to see you. Good to see you. Marcel, Goofonian, my tall head. Welcome to the show. It's the EWIS Kelly Lewis Show. What's up, KW? Huh? Samo. It's part of the cold. It's allergies. Remember, it happened on Friday, Saturday. I had the sneeze attack. This is still going on. I'm getting better, though. Moonlicht is here. Welcome to the show. Samo, finish this out. Goofonian Rockstar. What's up, Gyro? Good to see you. Myra. Hi, Myra. Did you get the bread and milk? Good to see you. Hi, Tony. What do you say, T? Paulie. What do you say, Paulie Richardson? How you doing there, Paul? Parham. Hi, Parham. Oh, God, is he burning him up? I hope he's all right, damn. I let that fly in earlier today. It found me. Hi, Joe. Joey. Hi, Joe. Steven. Oh, God, is he burning his shoes off? There he is. Hi, Steve. Hi, Busby. Oh, Busby, hi. 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 Welcome to the show. All right, if I didn't say her name. Oh, Brian L's tooting his own horn. See? Toot, toot, toot. Hey, Zach Diecast Malt. Toot. Welcome to the show. Pauly Shore's mom is hosting tonight. What was her name again? I forget her name. Pauly Shore's mom. I forget it. Joe Rogan talked about her all the time, right? Moody Mungo, everybody. Yo, let's get this show on the road. All right, Sly. You know you got a lot of class, Giordano. I have class? I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? But every now and then, you know, what? I'm saying, huh? Let's forget about it, all right? Get on with the show. You guys got a lot of class out there. You know you're a lousy, stinking bum. So a lot of stuff going on in the UFO world. As always. We got a lot of show tonight. It was tired shaking this thing. I had a wind. So, you know, I partake in the bowling, right? Now I found out. I knew what it was, but I never tried it. It's the keef. It's all the little crystals that they scrape off, and it's fine moon dust powder. You just sprinkle it along. You put it in your joint, or you put it on top of the bowl. It magnifies the intensity of that bowl by fivefold. It's unbelievable. Hey, that's right. If you want to help support the show, you know what to do. Bernie Miro knows. Thanks, Bernie. Throwing down the first super chat of the night. It's a $5 super dono, everybody. Thanks, Bernie. Way to send out a super dono. It's pure love here at Goof on Monday night, 7:10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Did he just say 7:10? I think he said 11:10. 11:10. I can't. There we go. Man, sometimes they make these things so hard to open. What? Thanks, Bernie. Appreciate the support. So yesterday we did a member show, which I thought was fantastic. Those are the best shows. I'm going to make this show like that tonight. We're going to have a good time tonight. No, we're not. Yes, we are. So, for those of you who follow along in my life, over the years, you've seen me play videos. Excuse me. You've seen me play a video of me getting my picture taken and followed. Well, I've never seen it with anybody else. People make these claims all the time in this field. I was followed, my phone's tapped, you know, my email account's hacked, my this is hacked, my that, my phone, my car, everything. And I know some of you out there really believe your phone is being tapped. And I know some of you, believe me, they're not tapping your phones. They're not even tapping my phones. They're not listening to what we do. I'm nobody. And believe me, the people who are claiming this is happening to them, there's no reason, unless you're doing illegal activities, for the government to listen in on your calls, fondle your computer. You got to be doing something. And I've never seen evidence of anybody in this field being followed, right? Watched, their house broken. We've heard everybody talking about it, right? I'm not talking about Kirkpatrick, Grush. I'm talking about real sky watchers, real UFO hunters like you and me, not the fake people in the government. I'm talking about real ufologists here. We do get followed. It's a fact. I know it. I had it done. I know another person who had it done. Didn't have evidence, but the story couldn't have made it up. But here's somebody who was, I guess a helicopter flew over them. And not just because when I started watching the video, I said, oh, give me a break. Nobody's watching them. It's just a helicopter in the area. They were watched. I'm going to play this. This is footage. This is from UAP Mike. This is footage of what I'd call helicopter surveillance directed at Terry Lovelace's wife while she was returning from CITD 19 / visiting the Marfa Lights in Texas with Daniel Allen Jones. They traveled separately, so was not present. TL traveled separately, so wasn't present during this. Tell me this isn't deliberate. And I am finally happy to say somebody did get blown over. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what happened? Look at that. Look what it brought up. It brought up the show. I'm looking at a totally different screen. That is so bizarre. That's so weird. All right, let's try it again. There we go. That was weird. So at first I'm like, give me a break. She's not being watched. Who is she? Well, you'll see. And now I'm like, they were just they were coming in for a landing. That's what I said right here. Is I'm like, oh God, that was nothing. That was nothing. So I thought. They're looking at her with high-powered binoculars right there at that angle. That's why they tilted it, right? Yeah, look at this. Come on. That's about 300. That's about 250, 300 feet up. That was on purpose. That was on purpose. Because they went, excuse me, looking for the Marfa Lights. Wow. See, if I was those people, I'd go back. You don't just do a one and done. Now you go back. Something might be going on over there. That's cool. I like that one. That was intentional. Now, sometimes you wonder. You're a helicopter pilot. You see somebody on the ground, right? Got a few gallons of gas left. You're like, let me make this person think they feel important. And they fly over them, right? Maybe it was a joke. Maybe they just wanted to make the person feel like, oh, they're watching me. Because if that person's like this, you should see the pictures I have of military helicopters over me at my house, which was rare, which never happened. And then I was followed one day, and then an hour later, a military helicopter is right over the house. I can't wait to show you these videos. Yeah, you've been saying that for 4 years. I know. I'm so mad. What am I supposed to do? I can't go buy it. Buy the program. All right. So that should make you think. Like, if they should go back to the Marfa Lights, do the same thing they did that day to get followed. That's how you do it. You don't just one and done it. Because now you're never going to know if they really were flying over you, right? You got to go back, see if they do it again. People get scared though, especially, it's a woman. So, she might feel like, well, if something goes down, well, even a man wouldn't be able to do anything if something goes down. They're going to have guns on you. Here's Cosmic Judas making some fun.
Hey, I'm checking in. Tell me, what's going on?
There are a lot of people who've been on my team who've been assassinated.
Go up, take a look.
So the other thing keeps me up is, us.
There you go, Lunar. That's what I'm talking about.
Survivor guilt.
Okay. All right, well, it's good to hear from you.
Sorry.
You look great.
Poor Greer. People make fun of poor Greer for crying. I make sure when my dog died and I was doing the show the next day, man, that was tough. Yeah, I went off screen. I did this. I'm like, nope, you're not going to see that. Yeah, Joey. Many moons ago, when I went to get drunk at the casino, and my Uber driver was telling me he was a witness to the Phoenix Lights. Arizona Lights, yep. I wish I was too. I was there that night. I remember not seeing it, being pissed off. Yeah. We have helicopters everywhere looking for a place to land because all the idiots crashing into each other. Yep. Ken Hacker talking it. Speaking truth. What do you say there? What's up, Tets? Luna. TETS. In the house. All right, let's get to the next important thing we need to talk about tonight. A lot of good stuff we're going to go over. UFO. Oh, yeah, I meant to play this. UFO believers rallied outside Senator Chuck Schumer's office to thank him for his, congressional efforts pushing for alien truth. Didn't get anywhere, but he sure as hell pushed like everybody else. Rally organizers want to negotiate with the aliens to get them to stop abducting Earthlings. Did you hear about that? Isn't that nice? All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask the universe. Please, don't take me anymore. Tell your alien friends no more takey wakey in the middle of the nighty whitey. Huh? It had to rhyme. Look at this. Hero. Hero. Look at this bozo in the background. Good God. 40 whistleblowers and counting. Yeah. Where? Why? Who gives a shh? Who cares? I don't want to hear the same story over and over and over. And Lou is not a hero. Oh, I loved it.
Humanity is entering its ET world.
Listen to this.
UFO believers held a rally outside Senator Chuck Schumer's office in New York City to thank him for his legislative efforts pushing for alien truth.
We come right before the office of Senator Schumer to express our appreciation for his leadership.
In 2023, Senator Schumer submitted proposed legislation about UFOs and aliens to be included in the National Defense Authorization Act. It was 64 pages long and included specific mentions of flying saucers, non-human intelligence, and it provided the government with new eminent domain powers that would allow them to acquire potential alien spacecraft and alien bodies from private citizens. However, Schumer's amendment was mostly gutted and dismissed during the final rounds of the Defense Act's approval.
I'm here to try to help wake up the world to the truth.
I'm here to wake up and get the world into the truth over there, yeah.
Triangular motherships and
You got a triangle of these mother chips over there.
UFOs that follow me around.
How long's that been going on?
Yeah, these UFOs been following me around, kind of like balloons in Split.
Triangular motherships and UFOs that follow me around.
See, this is the guy you don't want to interview. You don't interview anybody that brings the credibility down. Yeah, he sounds like he shouldn't be talking about UFOs and aliens.
How long's that been going on?
It's for about 2 decades. I've been having triangular motherships, plural.
I've been having a triangle of motherships over my yard. Any video evidence? Fuck no, I ain't got no evidence. They don't allows it.
Even here in New York City, even with light pollution, you can see these spread out all over the sky.
Yeah, even with all the light pollution over there. Me and Fat Fuck Tony, we go up there in the nations, in the skies, and talk to them all the time. I gotta tell you, even here in the city, you look up in the sky, you can see a bunch of dot lights and all triangles all over the city. You got any evidence? No, they don't allows it. Thank you, Senator Schumer, for nothing. They thank a guy who failed as I spit. They thank a guy who failed. It's a participation parade. Yay, he tried. Schumer tried. He failed, though. Oh. But what an effort. Yay. It's so stupid. They even have parades for their failing friends. This is the biggest losership freaking administration I've ever seen. These people are out of their Vulcan minds. It's true. 100%. Who has a freaking thank you party for failing? You failed. It's the same thing we see with Fat Fuck Tony. He hoaxed another video. And people still go there and it's okay. We understand what you're trying to do here. Me, I call a liar, a hoaxer names, and I'm the bad guy. Unbelievable. You guys got it all backwards. See, this is why I can't leave. This is why I cannot leave. It's a friggin' joke of a friggin'... It's a joke. They're thanking a guy for losing. These are the same people that wanted that participation trophy just for showing up because their son or daughter cried when they didn't get the big trophy. You sucked. That's why you didn't get the trophy. You and your kids suck. I say that because I was always on the team that got the trophy. Unbelievable. I don't know what it's like to lose till I got here in ufology. But the cards are stacked against us here. See, if it was the right running YouTube and not the left, funny how loser, it would be a whole different world. That's why Amy and me now, we get more views on Twitter than we do on YouTube. Sad. This is the main platform, and we get more views on a secondary platform. I mean, what's going on? If that's not shadow banning, if that's not shadow banning, I don't know what is. Anyway, Schumer, loser, it rhymes. How can it not? It's exactly, hey, let's go have let's just raise $5,000 for David Wilcox for not building his UFO machine, for not building the flying car. Let's just go give him $5,000. What the hell? Let's donate over there. All you got to do is say, you're trying. Hey, I'm trying to get disclosure. Where's my party? I mean, this is so stupid. I can't believe that. And then that guy at the end. We're gonna go to all over Manhattan over here. You don't put that guy on camera.
Here to try to help wake up the world to the truth. I have triangular motherships and UFOs that follow me around.
How long's that been going on?
It's for about
The guy dresses like he's 15 years old.
2 decades. I've been having triangular motherships.
Yeah,
plural.
you already said that, Yahoo.
Even here in New York City, even with light pollution, you can see these spread out all over the sky.
Yeah, and where's the evidence? I don't freaking know. They don't allows it. I know, I used that joke 3 times. Who's this guy? David Gosling gifted 1 goof on membership. Hey, man, who got it? That was not... Oh! Busby was gifted a membership by David Gosling. Thank you, David. Very super cool. I love that, man. Thank you for that. The shows are so much better. Actually, they're better. I don't know why. Nah, tonight's like that. Tonight's not bad. We're having fun. It's kind of hard with those, but I'm all right. I'm all right. Thanks, David. Way to look out. Way to look out. What was that? Anybody? Is he here? Oh, Jesus, he is. He's here. Guys, don't say a friggin' word. Don't. Shh, shh.
Anybody seen Richie?
Don't say.
Huh?
Shh.
I'm gonna keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Don't look right. Don't. Damn it. He's coming. Okay. Shh. He's gone. Oh. That was close, man. We haven't seen him in months. In months. Oh. I gotta show you this. This is unbelievably amazing. So I made my decision today based on this photo that the aliens that Jaime Maussan is showcasing to the world, I now believe are 100% fake because of this picture. So you're going to see a picture of the two aliens sitting under hot studio lights, shedding all over the table, while a comedian without any PPE poses for a TV promo with the aliens. I don't understand how these can be deemed real if they're being treated like Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey circus animals. They should be in glass. Look at this. What are we doing? What are we doing? Look at the table. Look at all the gook falling off of these things. That's the real ones. Look, you can see it. Where they touching it, it's rubbed off. Look at the heads all rubbing off, probably. Oh, pick an elbow. I mean, this is not real. There's no way in hell those things are not real. No, wait, those things are real. No way in hell they're real is what I'm trying to say. No way. This is convincing now. You can't do this. Can you imagine getting them? I mean, would you do that with the mummies in Egypt? Maybe before you put them. But once you find them, you encase them in glass or protect them somehow, right? Why would you do this to the most incredible find in I almost said American history, in world history? Does it make sense to you? No, it doesn't. Because it isn't, and it can't be. That's why. Hey, we got about 20 people watching in Twitter. Good to see you guys. I wish we could see you commenting, but we can't. But leave comments in, in the notes section. I got a very interesting clip to play at the end of the show. It is, yeah, scary. I got this. I got to play for you. So this says, I've watched this video countless times, and every time it gave me chills. Apollo 15 astronaut Al Warden says, we are the aliens who came from somewhere else. If you don't believe me, go get books on ancient Sumerians, he says. That's interesting. That's what I said. Where are the aliens? I think we might have originated on Mars, but what do I know? So I'm looking for the video, and here it is. I thought I lost it. Pulling it up for you now. Can you wait a second, my friends? Goofonians, Goofonians, Goofonians. Here we go. Egg gush all over. Can we get it a bit? I think good.
Look,
Cassini was about $319,000.
Cassini had a weenie.
Oh yeah, yeah. But
That's
we
peanuts.
found out a lot. We found out a lot from Cassini, and that last plunge into the atmosphere was pretty exciting. We're finding out a lot about the other planets. The other planets are
And
just
why is
another
that
stepping
so
stone.
important when you look at what
They're
we've got
just-
in our country? Problems with the NHS, problems with this, problems back here on Earth. Tell us why we should invest so heavily in that.
Survival. Survival of the species.
Dun, dun,
No
dun.
question about it.
You think eventually we'll colonize other planets and we'll leave?
Not in our solar system, because there's nothing here that will sustain us. We got to develop the capability to go someplace where there is another Earth, and we know that they're out there. There's no question about that. They are out there, but they're a little ways out. Maybe 3.2 light years is the nearest one. Which
How could he say that? Right? How could he say that? We know they're out there? You mean we're just going to load up a few rockets, fill them up with petrol or whatever, and just head towards a star? No. No. 3 light years? There's nothing close. And how are we going to survive in space 3 years? And at light speed, mind you. If you go half light speed, what is it? 6 years. No. We have a hard time with 6 months in space, don't we? Right? The astronauts, no matter how hard they tried, they eventually, like, even though they worked out every day, ran and all that stuff, they still lost muscle mass. And that's the problem when you're in space. You lose a lot of muscle mass. And if you don't work out, you're going to become weak and brittle in a very short amount of time. So no matter how hard you work out, you're in space 6 months, you've lost, 10, 15% of muscle mass. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know if I'm right, but I think I am. Don't quote me though, but I think I am right. Like if they didn't work out, it would be some like 40%, be some ridiculous amount. You could probably, that's why sometimes the astronauts, they have a hard time walking when they get back to Earth. They used to. Remember, you see them get out of the thing in the desert and they have to be held up, you know? Or is that a movie? Anyway.
Which means we got to build a machine that goes a little faster than the speed of light. And that's going to be the big key.
And do you think there's extraterrestrial?
Wait, we got to build a machine that goes a little faster than the speed of light? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, whatever you say there, Rocco.
Out there, Al, as well?
What?
Unbelievable.
You know, I've been asked that question hundreds of times. Do you believe in aliens? And I say, yeah. Have you ever seen one? I say, yeah, I have. Well, how have you seen them? Well, I said, I look in the mirror every morning. Because that's what we are. We are the aliens, but we just
think we're the thing.
We just think they're somebody else, but we're the ones who came from somewhere else. Because somebody else had to survive, and they got in a little spacecraft, and they came here, and they landed, and they started civilization here. That's what I believe. And if you don't believe me, go get books on the ancient Sumerians and see what they had to say.
That's a whole different discussion now.
They'll tell you right up front.
You've blown that right open.
Yeah.
Sadly, we can't get into that.
It's like we're floating on the dark side of the moon right now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
I don't want to get too complicated.
Just because he's an astronaut, let's not get carried away and say, oh, yeah, he believes. A lot of these guys, even though they've seen some weird stuff, I believe some of them have seen pictures of things or were shown things because they were trustworthy. He may have been one of those people. He may know some things we don't know. It's possible. Yeah. He's talking like it's a fact. They're out there. You know, I don't believe it. I don't believe they're close. Because if they were 3 light years away or whatever, wouldn't we be sending laser messages to that site every day? You know? Speaking of which, an astronomer caught an object cruising by the moon. Let me pull that up. Yes, sirree, Bob, a cylindrical object at that. You can see it right here in the Zimbabwe thumbnail. Where is the picture? Rich. Oh no. Where? Oh no! I didn't put it up here. This is it. Dang it. I don't know what I did with it. I obviously have it because I have it on the phone. Let me take a look where this went. Why I don't have it up on the I could have sworn I sent it to myself. See, this is what's very frustrating. I know I send these things to myself. We got a few Into Thin Air videos. As a matter of fact, while I'm doing this, we've got 2 Into Thin Air videos. Let's do number 1 now. They're both a little shorter than normal, so that's why. And this one was from 2 days ago. I did not play it. And this one says solar flare warning, which would be happening today. X-class eruption expected. That's happening as we speak right now. Here we go. Into Thin Air. Bow, bow, bow.
All right, my friends, welcome back. It is March 22nd, and this is one of those videos I'm going to go ahead and ask you to share. I want you to share this video because for those of you that follow this channel and for those of you that may be new, there is a lot of talk going on about the sun and solar flares and this eclipse and all that stuff. But the thing I want to point out today is the possibility and likely possibility of a large solar flare over the next 48 hours. We are looking at sunspot 3615 making its way towards Earth facing. And what's interesting about this sunspot is that it's keeping its magnetic strength for both the positive and negative aspects of the sunspot while constantly growing to an enormous size. And that's what we're seeing right now. This thing is moving towards the center of the sun along its equator, and when this solar flare erupts, it's going to be directly facing Earth. We will have instant radio blackouts within a few seconds of that solar flare, but in the coming days or over the weekend, if that happens, that's when we need to worry about the communication issue as far as internet, cell phone usage, all sorts of things we've been seeing all over the news lately. Some of these are related to the sun and some are not, but nonetheless, this is something people need to know about and learn about if you don't know it already. The sun is very important and affects everything here on Earth, and having this little bit of knowledge is better than not having it. Take a listen to this. Since Wednesday, the sunspot group has tripled in size while losing none of its magnetic complexity. Don't be surprised if there's an X-class flare this weekend. So that's on top of us already being hit by a solar storm just yesterday on the 21st. That lasted about 9 hours, and that was just a G1 class. But this one has the potential to pack a much more powerful punch. They're calling this a scattered and shattered sunspot. Once again, AR3615 isn't like most other sunspots. It looks like it has been stepped on and shattered. And just take a look at those images compared to the size of Earth on the bottom right corner there. A lot of these sunspots are often larger than Earth. We even have other ones around the sun going on, but this is the one to focus on right now based on the different activity and phases it's going through. So my friends, this is my official warning I'm putting out for that potential solar flare, which we've seen happen under much less severe conditions. There's a reason the sun is so prominent in the news right now, and I think it's time for you, if you have not already, to get educated about this stuff. I have tons of videos on it. You can look at past videos or continue to follow the channel, and I'll have plenty more. That goes with the Instagram and X pages as well. All right, my friends, short video. I hope you're all well. I've got a ton of amazing content coming your way. All right, everybody, shout out to Canada. See you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Nice. Unbelievable. Thank you, I2TA. The link to that will be in the show description immediately following the show's demise. So I can't find the video, and I don't know why, but there's going to be some rocket launches that are happening real soon. It says, here's what we know about the rocket launch missions mentioned in Florida for spring break for the month, which is updated. Oh, Monday, today, SpaceX Starlink has yet to announce this mission. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I thought they were going to be easy to find. Monday, supposed to be one. Today, when can it? All right, well, it doesn't matter anymore. All right, let's move along, shall we? We get rid of that. And yeah, one more time. This is not the person you want to interview when you're talking about UFOs. You don't want to do this guy.
I'm here to try to help wake up the world to the truth. I have triangular motherships and UFOs that follow me around.
How long Get about it.
It's for about 2 decades, I've been having triangular motherships, plural. Even here in New York City, even with light pollution, you can see these spread out all over the sky.
Sir, what is your name? I'm Chuck Schumer's brother-in-law. Experiencers. They're the ones that are going to give us disclosure. If they haven't already, which they have. We have. But the evidence. Experiencers coming back for multiple contact events, stating plainly what some of us struggle to accept. Capitalism is the problem. Commodifying all aspects of human existence is unnatural and is killing the planet. Now, if that's not a more left statement, I don't know what is. Sounds communistic to me. Can we get this shit out of ufology? We have got to get this crap out of ufology. This is why we're in this situation. It's this way of thinking. I mean, the proof's right there. The guy just said it. Experiencers coming back from multiple contact events, they're stating plainly what some of us struggle to accept. Capitalism is the problem. What does he mean? How could that be the problem? Because people are selling books? I hope he says that. Because people are lying and selling books? Now, let's see if he says that. That's the kind of capitalism that I don't like. Jeremy Corbell, Grifter Fox, right? Check it out, check it out, check it out.
So are you saying that these earth changes are imminent and unstoppable, and that's why they need the hybrids?
What? What? Wait. What did I just hear? I didn't expect that.
So are you saying that these earth changes are imminent and unstoppable, and that's why they need the hybrids?
We need hybrids because of global warming? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
right.
it's so the planet changes are the result of us kind of expanding, and really the problem here is capitalism. It's the paradigm we've all grown up in. We've all grown up in a mind frame, a paradigm. We're all stuck in this idea. It doesn't even matter that I had alien contact or someone saw the near death experience. Everyone's trying to figure out how to make money from it because that's the life we live in, right? We live in the capitalistic life. So someone wants to write a book. We're stuck in it. We can't get out of it.
So are you saying that
What? Somebody writes a book, we're stuck in it? That's his answer?
The capitalistic life. So someone wants to write a book. We're stuck in it. We can't get out of it.
Somebody writes a book. We're stuck in it. We can't get out of it. Hey, guy, close the book. You're out. End the story. Literally, figuratively. Man, ufology needs a good kick in the ass. I'm telling you, it does. This cannot happen. This guy can't be let loose. We can't let that guy speak anymore. That has got to be the, please, Lord, the alien Lord Zich of all alien gods up there and out there. Please do not make this guy speak again. Take his vocal cords from thy throat and extract them painlessly. Please stop him from speaking. Oh, alien Lord Zich. Amen. Amen. Okay, oh, I meant to show this to you earlier and I forgot. Turn up the volume, make sure to watch until the very end. Ah ha ha. You guys are going to like this. 23 seconds. It's Mars, but it's a 360-degree panoramic, detailed view of Mars. It's a good one. Check it out. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up. Hey. Listen to that. It sounds windy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Third phase of moon does not have a video up. Nope. I checked. No video. They're still in Spain. They're still in Spain. I gotta show you this, I think. I don't understand this. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm listening to something. What? Somebody posted something. And what? Oh my God. Sorry, I saw something on Scambian and I thought it was something about third phase, but it really wasn't. Surprised. What? No, I'm not gonna. I'm just looking around. I got distracted. Yeah. I'm always on top of this. Go from one clip to the next, one story to the next. Thanks, Dorothy, for posting the show tonight. Appreciate that. Jeanette, too. Wild new info on Nazca alien mummies. Ready? Let's take a look at this. I really believe they're fake. Yeah, I'm convinced. I think they are. They have to be. Oh, I can't play this. Yeah, I don't play that show. Too bad. Looked like it was going to be good. UFO recorded entering mouth of volcano. See, why are they putting all of these old... See, there's nothing new. Nobody's got a lot of new stuff. That's old. That's from 2000. Diddy got raided. Diddy? Diddy die? This is terrible today. Today's a really bad day for ufology. There's not much going on. Dr. Gary Nolan told Tucker that he's the one who briefed Mike Gallagher on the Wilson Davis memo before the UAP hearing. Really? He's the one? It was him? Really? I didn't know. Oh, it wasn't Greer after all? These guys, man.
You know, and I actually briefly, I briefed Congress.
Did that sound like he's telling the truth? I briefed, da-da. You know, come on, man.
You know, and I actually briefly, I briefed.
My God, he's lying. He didn't brief Jack squat. I did, but that's just me being a dick. I don't know if he really did, but it sounds like he's making this up right here.
You know, and I actually briefly, I briefed Congressman Gallagher about this issue before he did the congressional hearings on it.
Good God, this guy can never speak, can he? That's just the way he is.
About the Wilson Davis memo.
And then finally, are you aware of a document that appeared around 2019, sometimes called the Admiral Wilson memo or EW Notes memo?
I am not.
You're not.
I'm not personally aware of that.
Okay. This is a document in which, again, I'm not commenting on the veracity. I was hoping you would help me with that, in which a former head of DIA claims to have had a conversation with the Dr. Eric Wilson and claims to have sort of been made aware of certain contractors or DoD programs that he tried to get fuller access to and was denied access to. So you're not aware of that?
I'm not aware, Congressman.
In my 10 seconds remaining, then I guess I just would ask Mr. Chairman unanimous consent to enter that memo into the record.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate it.
A little announcement at the top of the hour. It's almost close enough. Don't forget to help support GoofOn. GoofOn relies on you. All the links are in the show description. Thank you very much. Man, device, funniest pet. Oh, Preston Dennett. That's the guy I wanted to talk about. I don't know, man. What do you think about Preston Dennett? You think that guy's legit? He really have all these experiences? Seriously. Is he one of the legitimate people in this field? Or is he just a super nice guy and he's getting away with telling stories? Right? Nobody ever questions Preston Dennett. Why? I think we need to. Hey, he's not exempt. Preston Dennett has never had his feet to the fire, has he? Has he? I'm serious. Because let me tell you, I like Preston Dennett, but I don't believe him. Stories. Nice guy. Like, probably the nicest guy. That's why nobody talks about him that way. Right? It's sad. It's sad, this field. You know? I gotta blow my noses. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. Oh, thank you, David Wilcox, for $20 on PayPal, bro. Thank you so much. Continuing supporter of GoofOn, always on the PayPal. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't hear it come in. I don't know why. I have the thing on, the notification thing on. Didn't hear it, though. Oh, you just sent that 5 minutes ago. I just happened to look over and I saw a number, on the app, and I'm like, Yeah, I think I do have the flu. I think I've this allergy. See, it's allergies, but it feels like the flu. It's a bad one. It feels like I have the flu now. Sweating now, feeling like, the inside of your mouth gets hot. It's like feverish shit. I can't catch a break. All right, let's see what's here. Oh, this is really cool. Wow. This is really weird right now, what's happening. A leaked document reveals the Vatican plans for new theology accepting extraterrestrial life. Yeah, so this Italian newspaper claims to obtain an exclusive draft of the document, which concerns what should be key points in new theology, which also seems to be inspired by the Pope. But expanded to a cosmological version and vision. Pope Bergoglio's encyclical Fratelli Tutti, but expanded. That's stupid. Fratelli Tutti. Laughable, somebody says. ETs know better. They know all religions are without exception. Only a primitive machination of human beings intended for the purpose of leading, subjugating, and exploiting, to which only life that is weak in consciousness. Oh my God, never mind that. That person just went off on a tangent I can't understand. All right, let's get back to basics, shall we? So we saw the guy who thinks that capitalism is the problem. Why? It's so silly. Capitalism, man. Get out of here. That stuff. It's capitalism. Well, what Edward Snowden said about UFOs is terrifying and should concern us all. Did you hear what he said a month ago? Yeah, check this out. I got it all set up. I forgot about this today. This is wild. I hope I don't get screwed over here.
Chat with Edward Snowden, the man who shook the world with his revelations. Now he's back with something new, and it's about UFOs. Yes, those mysterious objects in the sky. What he's saying now isn't just intriguing, it's downright spine-chilling. It's a story that twists our understanding of the skies above us and begs the question, what exactly has he uncovered?
This is peeling back a curtain that we have never seen.
Is that Kirkpatrick or what? Is that Sean Kirkpatrick? There's the Matrix working. Look at that. Two guys who look a lot alike, have almost the same hair, same old setup, glasses and shit. It's uncanny.
Done with this level of grain.
Both of them in UFOs.
Let's get into these 10 shocking things Snowden has just spilled about UFOs. Trust us, it's
we'll do 2 a day for the week.
Something we all need to know and be concerned about. Number 1. Snowden's disturbing revelation on UFOs and government secrecy. Edward Snowden, a former National Security Agency contractor turned whistleblower, is known for unveiling some of the most closely guarded secrets of the U.S. intelligence community. His revelations have sparked global debates about privacy, surveillance, and the public's right to know.
Privacy.
However, one of the lesser-known aspects of Snowden's disclosures is his stance on the topic of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Snowden's unique position within the intelligence agencies granted him access to a vast array of classified information. This included sensitive data that could potentially provide insights into the government's knowledge of UFOs and extraterrestrial beings. In his comments, Snowden suggests that the truth about these phenomena is far more complex and potentially unsettling than the public has been led to believe.
Why, though? That's what I want to know. Why? I don't know if he says it in here. In the next sentence, he might explain it, but have you ever thought about that? You know, if they were to attack us, we wouldn't have a chance, most likely. And most likely they've been planning it for a long time. If they do have trans-medium craft, we're screwed. They can just cut corners, go through the planet. Nobody can get away from them. Nobody will ever be able to hide from them. And if you think you can, you're wrong. I don't think this is something that's going to happen. But it could. Just for the hell of it, it could. Look, why would what's-his-name, who was on his dying bed, Arthur von Braun, what was his name? Arthur. Saying that the false flag alien invasion is the last card in the deck. Makes you wonder if that's the World War III. Here's what's going to happen. You want to hear how, you want to know what should happen? Here's what should happen. Right now, we've got a few bad things going on in the world, right? Russia, Ukraine, Jerusalem, the whole nine. You know what's going on. Gaza. They're all doing their thing. Now, all of a sudden, China and Russia team up, which they already have, but to attack the United States. While planning such an attack, out of nowhere come the aliens and scare the crap out of everything on the ground in the Ukraine, Russia. Everybody stops fighting to look at the sky. Lights shine down, laser grids are forming, people are freaking out. All the soldiers, all the citizens, something imminent is happening. And then on the other side of the world, Hawaii, Alaska, the West Coast, grids, green grids of lasers. You know, we've been seeing them on the internet, those laser grids. Well, now they're swiping through the West Coast, covering the entire United States. Next thing you know, the entire globe is filled with a grid of green. And now red dots start to appear. Oh, by the way, you can see all this on a big 3D map in the sky. It's like a TV for all the people on planet Earth to look up at this 3D TV. Ooh, is that the new high-def television? Yes, it is. It's gorgeous. It's outside. I can sit outside and look at the TV. Right? Next thing you know, red dots are appearing on every globe. That's not ships. Those are bombs. And they're already embedded in the earth. And gush goes the Ukraine. And gush goes Russia. And gush goes Florida. Oh no. And gush goes Hawaii. Oh no, the brothers. And gush goes Alaska. Stop. Stop it. And gush goes Japan. Oops. Didn't mean to get that last one in there. Didn't hear you. Stop it. The aliens want a treaty. They said, we will let the rest of your planet thrive on its new globe if you give us 1,000 bodies a week for food. And you're going to have a lottery. I'm just messing with you. We're here to help. Yeah, that wasn't us who destroyed you. We destroyed them. We're the good guys. All right, we're not the good guys. I lied to you. We just don't like humans. You're dirty. You're slimy. I can taste your stink. What movie? What movie? I can taste your stink. The Matrix. We are a virus. We consume everything on this planet and turn it to waste. We do. We're like a virus. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And I think when we hit 10 billion people on the planet, which sounds like a lot. But apparently when we get to 9 billion, there's going to be a war for water. Yeah. And they're saying it's going to be $20 a gallon just for water. In the future, I'll be dead. Whew, man, I'm going to miss out on all the good stuff. I think I lived in the best time that you could possibly live. I do. I was here just like a lot of you. The invention of the disc, the laser disc, the DVDs, we saw that. We saw the phone, the big brick. I had one. I also had a car phone. My first bill was $338. Yeah, 50 cents a minute, 25 cents a minute. You talk for an hour while you're driving. It adds up. What else? High definition TV, smartphones, the internet, 3D technology, quantum computing, AI, the shuttle missions. We saw, I was here for the first man on the moon. I was one, but I was here. Man on the moon. I saw things landing on Mars. I saw asteroids hit Jupiter. Or whatever, that comet. Schumer-Levy, was it? Schumer. Levy-Schemer. Movies just changed throughout the years, how things got better. But I haven't seen anything magical. You want to know the only thing that I think is magical that may have come from alien technology is the laser. I mean, it points a light onto a very fast disc thing, and it plays it. How, I don't know. But that to me is really wicked cool. And also touchscreen. I think that's another thing, doing this on our phones. And it works, right? It works perfectly. It's not like, oh, my phone is old and it doesn't scroll. No, it'll scroll forever as long as you don't crack the screen. It's amazing technology. It's not alien, though. I'm looking for that alien technology.
He implies that governments, particularly the US government, have been less than forthcoming about their knowledge and encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena. The implications of Snowden's suggestions are profound. If governments possess more information about UFOs and extraterrestrial life than they have publicly acknowledged, it raises critical questions about global transparency.
Is this a robot talking? Did you hear the words that were coming out of its mouth?
UFOs and extraterrestrial life than they have publicly acknowledged.
Acknowledged?
It raises critical questions about global transparency and security. It challenges the notion of what governments choose to share with their citizens and what they decide to keep hidden.
I haven't heard anything from Snowden yet. He found nothing.
The idea that information about extraterrestrial life could be obscured by governments is not just a matter of public interest, but also a matter of national and international security. It begs the question of what else might be concealed from public view and why. Snowden's revelations on this topic are not just about the potential existence of extraterrestrial life. They also highlight the broader issue of government secrecy and the right of citizens to know about phenomena that could have significant implications for humanity. This aspect of Snowden's disclosures, although not as widely discussed as his other revelations, is equally important in understanding the complex relationship.
That's my favorite shirt. I don't understand what he said here. I mean, I haven't heard any revelations yet. Yeah, the government keeps secrets. Thank you. We know. What are the revelations, folks? I haven't heard any.
Between government transparency and public trust.
Oh, we gotta let the public know it's illegal. We know.
Number 2. The Foo Fighters phenomenon.
All right, that's all right. Oh, well, it's all right. Let's hear it.
Historical UFO sightings. In 1944, during the heat of World War II, American Air Force pilots reported encountering unexplained aerial phenomena they named Foo Fighters. These sightings involved mysterious objects with capabilities far beyond the aircraft of that era. Pilots described them as fast-moving lights, able to outmaneuver and outrun the best fighter planes of the time. The Foo Fighters were neither hostile nor communicative, but their presence was consistently reported in various theaters of war. The significance of these sightings lies not just in their historical context, but in their enduring mystery. Decades later, the Foo Fighters remain an unsolved puzzle. Despite advances in aviation and technology, no definitive explanation has been found for these encounters.
Until Snowden, please say that.
They are often cited in UFO discussions as early evidence of unidentified aerial phenomena, predating the famous Roswell incident.
See, this is making me angry.
The intriguing possibility of questions about the existence of an unknown natural phenomena observed suggests a reconnaissance or observational purpose, assuming an intelligent controller behind these phenomena. The Foo Fighters case stands as a significant milestone in UFO history, not only for its puzzling nature, but also for opening up conversations about technological possibilities that might still be beyond our current reach. It serves as a reminder.
Hold on, guys. I just got a important message here. Hold on. Okay, I'm all right, I guess. So, Foo Fighters, I didn't see anything in this yet. In the first two Snowden things yet. Nothing. So, you know what? Whoa. Weird. StreamYard's acting weird over here. Yeah. So. What time? Oh, it's only 20 after? All right, I got to read this to you. The aliens eat humans. They especially love young children. What other kind of children are there? That's like saying, they love young, or they love children. You're saying this, it's redundant. They love children. They live in remote parts of the woods. They disguise themselves as friendly old hags living in gingerbread houses. Wake up, sheeple. Some people believe that. You know that? Why is it so hard to believe? Do you really think it's that hard to believe? People go missing all the time. All the time. How many a year? People, 80,000, what was it? 40,000? 40,000 people a year go missing in the wilderness. 95%, I think, 93 to 95% come back. They're found. But the ones that don't come back, they are really strange disappearances. We've talked about it on the show. But just really weird stuff. Like they'll check an area, right? And then they'll check it the next day, and then they'll see the person's shoes and their clothes piled up neatly. They were just there yesterday. Why is my grandfather who's missing, his clothes are right here? Weird. Then they find, naked down on a river that they checked 3 days later. They don't look like they've been out in the elements that long. It's like they disappeared, were taken, worked on, whatever. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Yo, it's very... but it is. It's weird. I just don't like this guy. Former CIA officer John Ramirez. He wants to tell us why all this information is coming out now. I have got to hear this. Because this guy's, I think, full of it. On every level of full of it. He is just... This is one of those guys who has like military status, you know? So people automatically are going to put him up here. Like, why would he lie? This is, come on. You know who this is? It's the most credible guy we know. Yeah, that's the most dangerous guy I know. So let's, because people who don't get looked into, who are automatically deemed credible, are the ones that are doing the most shit wrong. They're the ones that are flying under the radar. Because, oh, he's such a nice guy.
We're kind of preparing the U.S. population, at least, and by extension, the world population, into that reality that there is a presence here, and that we need to explain this presence. Because if they show up and we continue to do what we did before in previous decades, and they show up, there will be mass panic. But if you understand that these are real, and we have 5 years from 2022. Or maybe now 4 years, if they come in 2027, for the U.S. government to prepare the people about what is up there. And in many ways, I think the word got out within the government that they're showing up in 2027, and we better be prepared. And if not, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do.
Lucy?
So I think that dialogue has happened within inside the government, in certain areas inside the government, that we need to prepare. And that's why in 2017, that set a clock of 10 years. And why Lou Elizondo earlier in this year said, just find a hobby for 5 years. And, it'll all be out in 5 years. And he said that this year. So that was 2027. And I was...
Oh, wait. So Disclosures was never planned to come out until 2027. So why was Lou and all those other people talking like, hey, if we don't get Disclosure this year, we're not going to ever have it? Why? Why were they saying that, I wonder? Very weird. They're very weird.
Say I've heard 2027 in a kind of an official capacity that I can't reveal.
Stupid.
So I think I would say that people in the government are aware of something happening, and that there's limited time, a few more years to prepare the people, and that's what's ramping up this acceleration from the previous 7 decades of not even acknowledging it to now we are acknowledging it at a faster and faster pace.
Yeah, that's cool. So now it's 2027. You heard it. He said, Elizondo said 5 years from 2022. I've got to blow my nose again. I'm sorry. It's not a little, it's a lot. I'm blowing my nose like there's no tomorrow. And usually you can get by with like 1 or 1.5, but this is like 3 or 4. It's not a little, it's a lot. So I'm sorry that took long. What else we got next here? Oh, I can breathe again. Jesus, that was like terrible. 8:30. Oh, let's do the other Into Thin Air video. Yeah, this is good. Solar flare shows Phoenix rising ahead of total solar eclipse. Oh, this is it. I think you're going to like this video. Oh my God. In 3, 2, and good.
Welcome back, everybody. This just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Not 24 hours ago, we posted a video warning everyone about those dangerous sunspots we've been following, and not 6 hours later, we had a very large X-class solar flare. And this thing was massive, producing an entire halo CME that is heading directly for Earth. And yes, this will have effects. We've already had radio blackouts, and judging by its speed, we could be expecting impact within the next 36 hours. This is just one of many events that are seemingly taking place and lining themselves up with this total solar eclipse we're going to be seeing on April 8th. Now, for those of you that follow this channel closely, you know I love finding these hidden symbols and signs in all these things that happen on Earth. And this is wild, but it looks like a phoenix is rising or exploding out of the sun, stretching out
Oh, wow.
over
Look at
millions
that.
of kilometers.
Look at this right here, guys. That is unbelievable. I'm not joking around, man. That's wicked cool. See, that has got to mean something, right? Or is it just pareidolia? Look at this thing. God dang. It really is.
And there's no way you can just ignore this with everything else that's going on in the world.
Too
It's
cool.
just adding to this insane mystery and timeline that we are on.
Sign of the
Something else
times.
interesting I'm noticing, which I've already posted about, is what seems like a line of earthquake following the path of the eclipse once again. Now take a look at this. We're looking at the last 8 hours of earthquake activity or reported shaking. As we move into the last 24 hours, we start seeing a line forming. And yes, this is
Come
lining up
on.
exactly with the solar eclipse that we are expecting April 8th. Going into 2 days of earthquakes, we see that line getting even more defined from Texas
Wow.
all the way up into the northeast, with a few scattered shots down in the southeast. And now take a look at the last week of reported
What?
earthquakes or shaking. Some of these could be sonic booms, but there is absolutely a theme going on here, and this can be added to the phenomena with the weather and the 16,000 lightning strikes or whatever.
Wait
that
a
was.
second, wait a
This can all
second,
now go
Chief.
into that weird quakes or shaking.
Yeah, but he's not talking about this, right? Or this. Or this. Right? When there was hardly anything on here like this, you know, oh, wow. If they just were here and very little over here, but there's a lot of activity everywhere. Look at all of this down here, the peninsula. Oh, man. But it is interesting nonetheless, right? Nonetheless.
Absolutely a theme going on here, and this can be added to the phenomena with the weather and the 16,000 lightning strikes or whatever that was. This can
Wow.
all now go into that weird category. This event that took place on the sun was actually a double blast. We had 2 separate sunspots, one of which
Whoa.
we focused on yesterday, and then there was one right above it, both of these going off at seemingly the exact same time. The sun just produced a solar flare so strong it took 2 sunspots to make it. The long duration X1.1 class flare started on March 23rd around 0130 UT, when both AR3615 and AR3614, NASA's Solar Dynamic Observatory, recorded
Wow.
the double blast. And one more thing, my friends,
Jesus.
don't forget that there will be a comet visible for those of you that so dare to be in the path of this eclipse. These are some snapshots of the spiraling comet 12P Pons-Brooks, also considered the Devil Comet. This is because it seems like it has horns coming off either side, very similar to what we just saw with the sun. What's becoming becoming more
right.
and more difficult to even consider a lot of these things being coincidence. I don't want to pretend like I know exactly what's going on here because I really don't. I've never seen anything like this in my life. The synchronicities and all the buildup from just simple little things all the way up to biblical type prophecy. Like, this is very intense stuff we're dealing with here. And honestly, as of right now, your guess is as good as mine as to what will happen. Is this something that will take place on the day of the eclipse, or is this a period of time, whether it's ending or beginning? That is what we are left here to figure out, my friends. But until then, I'll keep covering all this information. As always, check out the Instagram and X channels for instant updates. And that is the info I have for you today, my friends. Shout out to Canada, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Wow. Pretty intense, man. That's cool. Good video. Thank you, I2TA Into Thin Air. And the link to that will be in the show description immediately following today's program. Yeah, you know, how many people think nothing biblical is going to happen other than the solar flare? If you think nothing is going to happen other than the flare itself, put a 1 in the chat. If you think something's going to happen, put a 2. I want to see what you think. And let's go check on that that poll. Let's end it. Only 117 votes. Weak. If you woke up at 4 a.m. to alarms going off saying aliens are attacking, find shelter, where would you go? 4% said I'd get a boat and hide on the seas. This is out of 117 votes. 10% of you said, I'd go to a neighbor's underground bomb shelter. 15% of you, I'd go find one of those shelters where people go. Or 70% of you said, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to fight till I'm unalived. Those are true warriors. That's you, Goofonians. It is you. Goofonians fighting for the right. You better fight for your right to party. Well, this is an interesting, oh my God. I forgot about this. You know that footage that Paul Logan had? Logan Paul Hogan. Remember that? We're still waiting for the Logan Paul UFO footage. The James Fox footage. Black Triangle coming out of the ocean footage. The remainder or extra time of the gimbal footage. And 100 other people who claim to have outstanding footage or know where it is. Where is it? Where's that big UFO under that building, Rose? Where is it, Rose? Somebody says, J. Alberto says, I have a vid that somebody's showing us an email, right? I have a video at your time. It's a ship from another world. Mexican UFO official Jesus Alberto claims they have a video of a UFO. I have the vid at your time. It's a ship from another world. Right. Release the footage. Release it. Well, here, we can listen to Logan Paul right now talk about it. First time we've ever done that. Take a listen on this.
Joe Rogan has evidently a person that was on our podcast.
You don't remember
Yeah,
James
of course I remember
Fox?
fucking James Fox, bro. It was a joke, but sometimes it was so long ago.
It was long. It was
300
long,
episodes. So, brings James Fox on his show to talk about alien evidence, so on and so forth. And James Fox shares an previously unheard story about you going to purchase this existing footage of aliens landing on the Earth for $100,000. What was the guy's name that wouldn't sell it to you?
Chuck Clark.
Chuck Clark, who has been gatekeeping this footage like a freaking OnlyFans girl, would not sell you the footage for a rack of hundreds, right? So you said, hey man, do you mind just showing it to me? And while he showed it to you, you recorded it on a secret fucking camera.
What do you want from me, bro? I'm a sneaky.
Oh,
little
you stole
fuck.
the footage.
I'm a sneaky little fuck.
Oh, that's sick. Damn.
Yeah.
I thought you just bought it like the Pokemon cards.
No, I tried it. I offered him $100,000 for this tape after I had seen it.
Was it worth it? Would it be worth $100,000?
Let me tell you this: he should have fucking taken the money because I got the footage anyway.
No, okay.
And I'll tell you why I did that, because it's a little twisted. It's a little twisted of me to put on a small button camera and go film UFO footage that isn't mine. Here's the thing, though. It's not his either. It's not. The people who shot it gave it to him and expected that he would keep it hidden for himself. It's not his footage. He's keeping what I thought at the time, important UFO, alien, extraterrestrial proof in his possession and not showing it. Like, why? I think
that's a great question.
That is doing a disservice to the world. Like,
however, what Jake, whatever his name is, Logan Paul did is a dick move. But he did teach James Fox a very valuable lesson. You can't trust anybody, especially an internet kid. Why would he show him anyway? You know what I mean? See, this is, and Jake Paul is proud of it. He's like, well, it's not his video. Well, those people gave it to James Fox. And I don't know if he was supposed to show anybody else, but if James Fox wasn't supposed to, then yeah, Logan Paul did something that I think is shitty, but good. Teach him a lesson. But he's right. Why is he holding on to this amazing footage? Why? And why doesn't Jake Paul, whatever his name is, Logan Paul, just leak the video? I am sure James Fox showed that video to other people. Unless you can tell it's from Logan Paul's home, or you can tell he's in the video, but there's probably a way they could edit it. So I don't know. You know, even if your finger is on in the frame, they can look at your finger and match it up. So I don't know. I don't like that video is not being shown to the public, because first of all, if Logan Paul wanted to give him $100,000 for that video, either it's a fake and it looks really good, or it's legit and James Fox is waiting to make tons of money off of it. I bet you this. I bet you James Fox got a video, knows it's fake, right? This is why he won't show it. But what he's doing is he's showing it to people behind the scenes. And the people behind the scenes are talking about it, right? And they're like, you know, James Fox has this amazing footage. It's real. Now he's creating the legend behind the scenes, right? Everybody who's seen this video knows James Fox has the most legit shit. But that ain't even happening. Because these people can't keep a secret. We've seen that. And eventually they'll be fighting with each other. I'm surprised Logan Paul hasn't posted that video yet. Shitty thing to do. Terrible. That just shows you what kind of person Logan Paul is. What an ass. Really, what a dick. That's a dick move.
what's the because you said you wouldn't share it? Not gonna do it for me.
Well,
You're being
Rogan
selfish.
said Rogan.
Because you saw Hold on a second. I'm not saying anything.
Rogan said the reason he's probably not sharing it is because it's probably Fugazi. You know what I'm saying? So he's locking it down just to build hype up.
No. Chuck Clark lives in a shack in the middle of nowhere. It was the most middle of nowhere I've ever been in my life.
And you're from Ohio.
So was Billy
And so
Meyer.
the guy's not clout chasing or anything, but
so was Billy Meyer.
You know, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people hit me up. The most random, like, you know, clouded people hit me up asking to see this footage, and I don't know what how much to say about this.
Roll the clip.
No,
And
no. I'm waiting. You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the right moment. I'm not afraid to release it. I'm just waiting for the right moment.
You're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid.
I need a little more. I need more.
See, I don't want to fly with you. I feel like you're a risk right now. Like I feel like either the CIA or NSA or whatever, you know, acronym, you know, organization knows that you have this footage. They know you've been in contact with Michael J. Fox. What's his name again? Is it
James
Fox? Jimmy Fox. And he fucking knows that you have this shit, bro. Like I don't even want to be around you. Like it's not gonna be the Illuminati that
give
hits
it
you
to
up.
me.
It's gonna be Agent
And
Small.
if you get killed, then I post it right now. So if anybody's watching is going to kill him.
No one's killing anyone. That's the thing. It's not that secretive. Who cares?
So show it then, you puss. Show it. That's because it's bull-gazy. Bernie Muro throwing down $2 of pure love and satisfaction. It's a mucho gusto generoso night. Thank you, Bernie. Appreciate that. That's nice. A continuing supporter of GoofOn. Thank you. Bernie Muro. What's up, Bug-Eyed? Bug-Eyed! Bug-Eyed! Ozzy Tiger. All right, I got to play this because this says for the end of the show. So let me see what this is. I didn't see this when it came out, but absolutely the best political... Oh, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing that. Yeah, because it's Robert Kennedy. I'm not playing that. All right. So the show's going to end, and then I'm going to play a bonus footage of one of the reasons why I am going into another platform and doing some splitting my energy between UFOs and constitutional law. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out. It was fun. It went by really quick, really, really fast, real quickly. See, it did it again. Why did it do this? Yeah, look at this. Where am I? Okay, it's working. So yeah, I'm going to play that clip. It's only a minute and a half, but it'll show you why I'm going into what I want to do. You'll see. And thank you, moderators, super chatters. Mucho gusto, generoso with your time and energies. And thank you, newcomers and veterans, for hanging out tonight here at the old GoofOn. And David Gosling gifting a membership. Bernie Muro with the supers. And also Mr. David Wilcox. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your support. And that'll be it. What do we do here every single night? I mean, really, every night we do Truthology for ufology. For you. All right. After this outro, the bonus will happen. My God. So I'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Alien bless yous.
There's look at this thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it sound one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
Because this is the state house, you know. The Constitution of the United States guarantees you the right to freedom of the press.
Well, but you're not the press, though, really.
Oh, I'm not the press.
What agency do you work for?
What agency provides press credentials in the United States? Officer Puckett. None. Thank you. Because there's not any. No, sir. No, sir. We have. Okay. What part of freedom of the press you didn't understand when you became a police officer?
I think
that means
you
we.
have the misunderstanding.
No.
No. You're a private citizen. You have freedom of speech.
We have
but
freedom
you are
of the
not
press. Yes, we have freedom of the press.
there's-
Listen,
Actually,
sir, you've been doing very.
What an idiot.
In this building.
Everybody's freedom of the press. You're born with freedom of the press. There's no press passes. Yeah, let me see your documents for your religion. What? I'm going to pray in public. Let me see your documents. That's the same thing. You can't do that. Oh, this cop's an idiot.
If you're not credentialed from an agency.
No. What if I'm independent? So who's gonna give me credentials? We have freedom of the press.
You're not really the
Yes,
press.
yes, I am. What does it make me the press?
Your opinion.
That's not an opinion. That's
No, it is.
I-
It's an opinion.
no.
Your opinion.
Officer.
This is so embarrassing. You see why I'm doing this? This behavior is unacceptable. They swore on a Bible to uphold our rights, and this guy doesn't even know what the First Amendment is. Unbelievable.
You're making yourself look really bad on the video right now. Yes, you are. You're making yourself
That's
look.
your opinion.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
That is your opinion.
I do this for a living. Okay.
Look at the guy in the background. He knows.
I know my First Amendment rights. I know my First Amendment rights.
So where in the Constitution did it only grant special privileges for the media to people with credentials?
Well, it talks about the press, but the press are people with credentials.
Oh my God.
So where in the Constitution?
Nobody gives the press credentials. There's no government agency that offers credentials. That's like Fox News, they make their own credentials. They don't get them from the government. There's no such thing because you're born. Everybody has the right to be press.
We can go around and around all day on this. We're not going to.
Yeah, because talking to you is talking to like a wall.
Thank you.
We have freedom of the press. What don't you understand?
And you're free to go now.
And we're free to stay.
Absolutely.
We're free to go and free to stay. But I would like to say this. To your point, even before Donald Trump became president, mainstream news had a 6% approval rating. It's run by a bunch of fraudulent corporations who have knowingly lied us into several wars. They lied about weapons of mass destruction. They lied about the incubators and the babies. Even Defense Secretary Robert McNamara on his deathbed admitted that the Gulf of Tonkin incident flatly didn't exist. So I would call those people warmongers who got us into wars and actually not the press. As a matter of fact, this person right here has more views than all of the local news in Rhode Island combined. So whether you want to admit it or not, this guy is the press. And
Well, that's your opinion.
That's not an opinion, that's a fact. Because if I'm not the press and I'm not.
To go back to Rhode Island and express those opinions.
Listen, I'm welcome to go around the United States and express my opinion.
Any place but here right now.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Any place, including here, because this is the people's
Let's
building.
concede the point that you are the press, okay?
I am.
Okay.
And so are you.
That's
And
fine.
so are you.
And that's fine.
And so
I know.
are you.
All we're
And
saying,
so are
even-
you.
Even anybody, any other member of the press, to include yourself, is restricted to certain areas of this building. as far as being able
Everyone,
to walk in.
I know that.
Okay, all right.
I know
That's
that.
all we're saying.
I know that. I know exactly where I'm supposed to go and where I'm not supposed to go. I know my public photography laws. We're allowed to be here. We're allowed to protest. We're allowed to say whatever we want. We came here in a non-violent manner. Okay. We don't want to create a confrontation. As soon as we walked in the building, we say hi to the police officers. We thank them for not violating our Fourth Amendment right entering the building, since this is the only state house that we've ever been to that doesn't have metal detectors on the entrance, that doesn't require ID to enter, like the Maryland State House, which is a Fourth Amendment violation to everyone that goes in there. We're all the press, officer. I'm a little bit disappointed that. How long have you been a police officer?
You know what? I really don't care if you're disappointed. I'm disappointed in you as a human being.
Why?
Look at how he's acting. Unbelievable. His ego got hurt. The guy's being respectful to him. See, this is what these people have to be fired.
You're wasting this much time on this. I respect you for your opinions.
Tries
I
to
disagree with
intimidate
them.
him.
And I really don't want to talk to you anymore, so please go about your business.
Well, sir, if you don't want to talk to me, then you can go about your business.
I'm going to.
Yeah. What a baby. Look at him. He folds his arms. He's pouting.
We're all set.
The building closes
Yeah, everybody else knows that they were right.
5 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to go at 5 because we locked
Watch
everything
this.
down.
Watch this.
You know where the public areas are.
Yep.
Okay? You're free to walk
Remember,
in the public
trooper.
areas.
Remember, you're a police officer. You're the only one in this building right now that's supposed to protect, that swore to protect
Who am I not protecting?
Well, we all did. We all did.
freedom of
Who
the
am I not
press.
protecting?
You don't know what freedom of the press is, and that's
Have I taken
embarrassing.
away any right of you at all? I
You
just
sa-
expressed my opinion to you, and I disagree.
You said
with
you said my
So
my
please
my
move along.
you said that my freedom of the press is my opinion. That's not my opinion. That's my
Well,
right.
That's my opinion. So please move along.
You shouldn't say that. You're a police officer.
I can
You
say
sw-
whatever. I
you
don't
sw-
lose my right.
Then take off your badge and don't be a police
off my
officer. And
badge.
don't be a police officer because you swore to
Please
protect.
move along.
Sir, you
I
swore.
haven't done anything to you except express my opinion. Please move along.
You can't. That cannot be your opinion if you're a
It
police
can be my
officer.
opinion.
Not if you're a police
Yes, it
officer.
can.
Not if you're a police officer because you swore to protect the Constitution. It's the first article of your job. Walk of shame.
I am not walking in shame from you.
Sir, it's the
I
First
am not
Amendment.
walking in shame from you. You got that, mister?
I mean, what a child. What a child with your Barney Fife hat.
Why are you
You
getting
have
upset?
that, mister?
Why are you getting upset?
Because you would be
You hear that, mister? Let me tell you something.
disrespectful to me.
What have I
I'm
said that's
asking you to move
disrespectful?
along.
What have I said that's disrespectful?
Just
I feel-
about everything.
I feel disrespected about my First Amendment right being impeded.
Please take it someplace else.
That's why I'm going to be doing it. Because no matter how nice you are, no matter how mean you are, the ego of a police officer is second to none. And if you ever want to know more about it, I'm going to be making videos, but you'll have to find me. I'm going to be anonymous. I'm not telling anybody the channel name. I want that to grow all by itself. So I am going to be anonymous on the new channel. I'm excited. But we don't need police like that. If there were no cameras, that guy would have put him in cuffs. He would have told him he was being disorderly, because any cop, they all go to disorderly, or you're obstructing. You know, they use these laws, these commands that are unlawful, and they just get away with it, putting people in handcuffs without any without telling them they're under arrest. Or you just can't detain people without having reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime's been committed, about to be committed, or has been committed, or something like that. But these cops break the law, and I want to change things, and I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to have a lot of comedy in mind. I'm not going to be a jerk. I'm going to be fun. It'll be good. I've been waiting for a long time, 7 years, to do this, so we'll see what happens. But that's just a little peek into what's coming. So thank you very much for hanging out, And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Alien bless again.